All right, time for our X Factors and final predictions. Mr. Priester, we'll go to you first.
Well, I've already mentioned those interior offensive and defensive linemen. I think that the edge for Notre Dame there is, the backup defensive tackles going against a young Navy offensive line. The other thing is, Chris Ash hasn't coached against triple option football in a while, but the good thing there for Notre Dame is that Marcus Freeman has it figured out. And so obviously they put heads together this week just like they have, like they did when they struggled early in the season and got the defense together. So I think they'll handle that. Are we predicting now, or are we just going
Not
with
yet.
X
Yep,
first?
just your X Factor.
I think those are keys. I want to see what happens in the middle of both lines, and I think ultimately Notre Dame will have the upper hand in that area.
All right, Tally, quickly.
I like that. I have, hear me out, guys, kicker Eric Schmidt. I think this is his vengeance tour. I know he's 0 for 2 in field goals, but he's 13 of 14 for PAT, so expect maybe 6 to 8 points from him tonight.
All right, O'Malley?
Yeah, I think it's not the red zone offense, but it's the goal-to-go offense is where Notre Dame struggles. I think they're fine around the 20 to 25-yard line. It's when they get down close, because that is, of course, short yardage situations as well. If they get stopped in goal-to-go in this game, I think it gets tight going into the fourth quarter. I think Notre Dame can't give away possessions against Navy without points.
Tough crowd.
When Notre Dame beats Navy, they score a lot of points. Yeah. The way to keep it close is if you're scoring 28 instead of 38.
Veed, I've got Blake Horvath for Navy, so I'm going to go on the Navy side of the ball. And what I'm saying here is if it's going good for Navy, it's because he's having a good game. But if he's shut down or turning the football over, I think it's going to be all Irish. So he's kind of the guy that I'm paying attention to, especially early on in the game.
Listen to me, guys. Drake Bowen is going to be the guy to watch. 15 tackles, I'm going to call it right now, 3 for loss. Their tackles for loss has really not been fantastic this year. So I'm going to go Drake Bowen, putting your guy Blake Horvath on his rear end here.
Well, I didn't say that he was going to have a great game.
So Drake Bowen is the one to watch for me, X Factor. All right, let's go final score predictions. Talia, we'll start with you.
Okay, I got 42-10. I think it needs to be a statement win, especially after that Boston College game wasn't too good. And, they're ranked 10. They gotta make a statement.
All right, Priester?
I've got 40-21 again. Like I said, I think Notre Dame gets into the 40s this time around. And, last year, Navy was just handing the football to Notre Dame, and they still scored 2 touchdowns. So I don't think they'll do that again this year. I think they'll have a little bit more success offensively. They'll get to 20, but Notre Dame will double their score essentially.
All right.
I'm sticking with the 42-17 range. Good Notre Dame teams score touchdowns on Navy. Good Notre Dame teams don't lose to Navy. This is a good Notre Dame team. Just don't shoot yourself in the foot, and you're getting 5 to 6 touchdowns.
30 seconds.
We got the same exact prediction, 42-17. I think, Notre Dame's got to score each possession they get because the possessions are limited, but their offense, I think, is pretty dialed in for the most part. I think we're going to see some explosive plays, too.
52-10, the final score. I'm the only guy going with 50 points here today. The over on both. You're watching ABC 57 Kickoff. Go Irish. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you next week.